Hey, Constance. Of course, right when I go live, there's a helicopter coming up. How are you? What's happening? Hey, Kim. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Anita. I wanted to pop on and give you guys some of this energy that's coming through from this beautiful water. And I'm going to be coming back on when it feels right. I've been creating and editing a lot of content, and it's great to see that the energy that comes through on the days. Most of the days that I come on, it feels great and right, but it's really fun to go back right now and edit it, and I'm putting it on the membership site. I can't wait to share it with you. But I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Susan. What's happening? Here, let me turn it around again for you. Yeah. Yeah. So you know what I was doing? I've got my cards here, and I was writing up. A questions that you can use to pull with your cards, and I'm going to be dropping those in the membership site. I'm having so much fun creating all kinds of ways to tune into yourself, because that's been one of the most challenging things for me to do as an entrepreneur and as an artist, is to sit with that quiet with yourself and really listen to what's coming through. Each of us have our life experience that is designed to keep us from it until we find our way back to it, right? Hey, Susan. So the material that I'm creating is fast and easy ways to find yourself, to remember how to tuck back into your own wisdom, because so many of us run from it, are distracted from it, find ways to even those of us that have the blessed opportunity to spend time allowing ourselves for the first time in our lives, like me, spending any time on myself at all, and not just doing, I've had a lot of opportunity and I've created those opportunities, but even us that we've created this space and made for it, we still find ourselves in creating distractions and running from what's deeply meant to come through. So, hey Meredith, how are you? Hey honey. Hey Brooke. I've enjoyed seeing your travels, Brooke, and where you've been coming and going. You're a beautiful baby. So yeah, I'm writing up these questions and recording sounds and music and little videos that are really nuggets from my client sessions. I'm actually going through the client sessions, through the dialogues, through the notes I've taken over these 3 years. It's fascinating, aha breakthrough moments after breakthrough moments, and I'm finding ways to channel it into enjoyable, easy to consume content that's me, but it's on a video and it's been put together in a creative way. I was a digital artist for years, and I know how to use the technology to create really beautiful stuff. So I'm finding this so fun and creative to be able to really finally express myself in a way that I've already been guided, but just having to guys, having to realign your life, for some of us, it takes a minute. It takes a minute to deal with the circumstances that you find yourself in when you really do give yourself permission to be yourself and listen to your soul guidance. I'm not talking about, no, we're just doing this at the evenings and the weekends. I'm full immersion, and I think I've been talking to everybody because I'm very loving and generous and want to connect with everyone. I really do. But it's holding me back from really serving myself and those who I'm meant to serve, because to be quite frank, I've always been an immersion person. I went to be a foreign exchange student when I was a teenager. I lived far away from my family when I was 16. Talk about full immersion, honey. And I've been traveling since I was a little child and learning other languages, and that's a very clear way to shift your being, is to travel and learn a new language and be in another culture. And I spent most of my youth and a young womanhood doing that. And then I got myself to big cities and took scary jobs where I didn't know what to do. And I'm an all-in, full immersion kind of person, and that's who I'm speaking to when I share the guidance and the work that I'm doing here. And it's because any ounce of energy you invest towards yourself is going to open up your cells and help you find a way to breathe and be more healthy. And that's why I feel like the message is for everybody. It is. But then there's the dedication and the level of commitment you have to experiencing your life in true alignment. And so I come back to what I was bringing up earlier. Sometimes when those of us who are fully immersed have fully immersed ourselves in an experience that is not aligned, then we must do the work to shift many things in our life, from partners to cleaning up our spaces, to moving, to getting new jobs, to speaking, some of us finally speaking to people that we haven't been telling the truth to ourselves, changing our diets, changing our food. And every time I ever get on these live streams and talk about this stuff, I'm always thinking of myself when I felt like I couldn't do it, and trying to convince those of you who might feel like you can't do it. And I'm like, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm here to share my experience of life as I have been guided, and to bring through those of you who've chosen to be on the experience with me and see me as a guide, a key holder, an illuminator, an inspiration, an unlocker. You get to experience that, and then I get to then create art, co-create art with you, not only by uplifting your life experience and actually, assisting through all the experiences that I've had to be a very great sounding board. Energetically, it's a wonderful way to connect. I do have mad skills when it comes to energy shifting, and I am a performer, so I'm able to feel with you and empathically know intuitively what might enlighten you to the patterns that I can see so clearly. I'm never going to tell you what it is or how to do or what you should do. And so those of you who have chosen to do that with me, you don't need convincing. None of you have needed convincing. You're ready to hop on in. So I want to speak to I'm asking my own ego to silence the voices that are trying to cater to everybody, because I'm certainly not for everybody. Hey, Dajon, say hello if you're here. And let me know if you watch the replay, because I do love to know that. And Susan, can you hear the sound? And who else is still here? Let me know if it's too windy. I hope I'm not just rambling on and nobody can hear me, but at least the expression is coming through, and that's really all that ever matters. And so in beginning to allow myself to create these membership sites and bring through the art that is coming from these aha breakthrough moments, these client transformations, these moments where my clients have realized how much they are important and how vital it is that they do take an hour a day to meditate, or do the yoga, or speak to that person that they were afraid to speak to, or take the dance class. It's so different for each person what comes through that will open up their life and keep them aligning to the path. And for some people it's a little thing and it's just a deep breath work, and for some people we got to do some deep digging and just some rearranging, Oh, I love it. You're in your studio. So this is the work that we're doing here, is this allowing yourself to truly listen to guidance. And for some of us, the journey of unbecoming what you were, where you really, it's not okay, and coming into a place where it's fucking great, is about giving yourself permission to do the things that bring you back to you. It really is. And that's so much of the work that I do with all of my clients. And there's so many beautiful ways to accelerate your own sense of strength and confidence to do the bold things that you may be being called to do, or to have the conversations that feel difficult, or to stick to a daily devotion towards your own growth and expansion, so that you can feel aligned in your purpose, and so you can bring through and be the impact that you know you're meant to do and be, right? Hey Beth, hey Boo. I'm not near you, I'm here at Venice. In fact, I think I need to go check my parking meter. So, I when I got on live, I did have a message coming through, and I think I've said it. And so if you're just joining, I want you to watch the replay. I think the biggest lesson that's been coming through lately is exactly what I'm just talking about, and then the incredible opening that has to occur once you've removed some of the biggest obstacles you think are creating your misaligned life. Then there's this even more huge gap of beliefs and conditions and programs that you're going to be like, whoa, I still, I got rid of I got out of the bad relationship, or I moved on from the bad job, and then now why is this happening? And it's like, well, because we're still moving through that huge, there's still so much more, so many of us need to open up to believe in, to really allow our work to come through. I miss you too, Beth. Miss you too. Hey, Rebecca. So you know what I've been thinking too? I think I do express myself really well, and I love going live, and I love being live on video with everyone. But I'm finding that people don't have time to watch long video, first of all, and I tend to it takes me a while to find my point, and some of you are here with me and love the long format, and that's great, and I'm asking and inviting many more of you to do that, because I love to experience it with you. And I'm able to edit my stuff down into these powerful, zingy moments that you can just go and watch really fast on the membership. And it's a really, I'm able to express myself more on a wider scale with less distraction and confusion when I'm able to edit it together in that format. And I'm really excited about that. That's what I wanted to say. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Do y'all want a card since we're here? And then I better run in and make sure I don't have a parking ticket. I'm going to just pull one card for everybody. And the card of the day is celebrate. Celebrate. Celebrate every little thing that you can. And allow yourself to feel what isn't a celebration, so that you can ask and divine what you need to change. No matter how much time you think you've done the work, and how much time you thought you sought the vision, and how deep you've done the work, you know what? We are still boxing ourselves in, my friends, and we can still open it up a lot more. And it's time to just leave whatever you've been doing if it isn't working, and allow yourself to honor your body, honor your vessel, honor your level of being that you know you are worthy and are allowed to have. Give yourself permission to be the divine creatrix that you were, creator that you know you are. That's who I'm talking to. That's who I'm talking to. I'm going to continue to talk to those of you who know deep in your heart. And I know some of us have been trying for a long time. And it's not that we're trying. We are moving in the direction. And even the resistance is part of our experience. So, but now's a really, really awesome time, cosmically and everything-wise, to take some deep breaths and just sort of step back a little bit and allow yourself to reassess everything that you've been doing. Because what I started doing with this membership site, it's so much more creative than what I've been allowing myself to do. And it goes beyond Facebook. And I love Facebook, but I have so much more expansive ideas than doing what I've been doing. And we get trapped because we need money, or we need to fulfill the bills and stuff. I'm sorry, but that's not just going to be an excuse. It just can't, because that's how I didn't let that be an excuse when I was really didn't know how the money was going to come in a couple years ago. And, I went and did the most ridiculous thing. I went and published a coloring book and channeled a coloring book. It's not ridiculous, but it's not what anybody would tell you to do as a method to better your life. And that's what I'm saying, people. Don't listen to anything but your own guidance about what it is. And it may be obscure and weird, and it may be really different from what you've been doing. And let the creativity come in, and let it be like it's never been before. You're visionaries, you're creatives. My people are the people that are in a pack by yourself and create your own tribe, because we're so creative and we have such innovative ideas that hadn't been done before. And when you start bringing it through, people get weirded out. They're like, what are you doing? I don't understand. And it's up to us to trust and back ourselves and bring that shit through, honey. You know what I'm saying? Give me an amen, give me a high five, right? All right, well, hi, Deborah. So, hi, Candy. I love talking to you guys. I'm gonna better go check my car ticket and make sure I don't have a ticket. Send me good vibes. And if I can, I'll come back on later tonight. I don't have the kids, and bring through some energy or whatever, maybe some music, whatever I feel like. But the message is clear today. And I can't wait to edit this in. And I'm also channeling through today a 6-minute clearing for one of my clients that I'm gonna then go post. I'm also posting the cord cutting I did for another client in the Fuck Yeah group. So for only $11 a week, that's what I'm gonna start it at. You'll be able to come and go as you please. You can just pay by the week. I'm just trying to meet people where they are. And then some of the higher level content is gonna be channeled into my higher paid membership, RHB, Rich Hot Badass. So this stuff is coming through. It's really fun. I have access to some really interesting high-level people that I'm going to definitely be interviewing in the groups and bringing through. And it's not all in Facebook, so you'll be able to check it in your email or go on a website or just get it downloaded podcast. I'm getting really creative with how this message is coming through, because I've done a lot of work and really made some huge strides. Shifted my whole life, and it's still coming in. And why would I keep that information to myself? I'm unlocking mysteries with my clients and myself on how to live a better life and experience and really, really do it. So I'm sharing that with you guys. So I love you guys. I love you, Beth. I love you, Susan. And I'll talk to you soon, Beth. And listen, honey, own your frequency. There's nobody like you. Bye.